After all, life is not meant to be lived cautiously. Just like the quote a person who I love told me. Life is not a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside, thoroughly used up and totally worn out, and loudly proclaiming, "Wow, what a ride." So I'm now honored to present you with the senior class of 2009 class song, "What is Love?" by Hadaway.
As most influential in their academic pursuit. First to speak will be Mrs. Deborah Sherrard, who shares the award of NHS Most Influential Teacher for the class of 2009. Ms. Sherrard.
Dr. Smith, members of the school board, Dr. Westphal, Mr. Modis, Mr. McCoy, BHS staff, family and friends of the graduates, and finally, graduates. I would like to take this opportunity to say a few thank yous. Thank you to the families and friends for allowing me to share your students for the last 4 years. Thank you, graduates, for being who you are and being a part of our Benton family. As Peyton said, for the last 13 years, I have heard, wait until you get the class of 2009. You will love them, and I do. You're an incredible group of young people, and you have enhanced my life tremendously. When you walked through the doors of Benton High School in the fall of 2005, some of you were scared little freshmen. It's been fun watching you grow and mature into the wonderful young adults that sit before me today. Others of you, you knew exactly what path your life was going to take, and you have not wavered from it. I have watched you on the football field, on the soccer field, the stage, whether you were performing in a play or singing in a concert. I've watched you on the track, cross-country meets, tennis courts, basketball court, and the softball and baseball diamonds. Let's not forget the marching in the band or the standing at attention at the JROTC review. I've enjoyed your IT projects, your art projects, and eating some of your food projects. It's been a wonderful 4 years of enjoying your activities and watching you hone your leadership skills through Student Council and the National Honor Society. Many of you have heard me say what my parents always said before I left, but I've never shared with you the last line until now. My parents always said, watch out for the other guy. There are more lives in the car than your own. Don't drive through standing water. Watch out for the other guy. And now the last line. Call when you get there and let me know you're okay. I have no doubt that you will be okay. I know that you all have great futures ahead of you, and we, all of your teachers, want to know those successes. You have dreams and goals. Keep reaching, keep trying. You will reach those goals. Class of 2009, thank you for bestowing this honor on me, and good luck in your future endeavors.
The next speaker is Mrs. Kelly Locke, Communication Arts Teacher and Senior Class Most Influential Teacher, and the Tide Award winner for NHS Most Influential Teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Kelly Locke.
As a comm arts teacher, I love stories. And I taught many of you in 7th grade and had so many of you this year, and I have a lot of stories. But there's not enough time in the day to tell them. I wish there was, because I would tell you every time I hear Evanescence on the radio, I think of Jess Wells in the 7th grade talking about her newfound band. Or if I hear Shake It Like a Polaroid Picture, and I promised my family I wouldn't do anything up here with that. I hear Kelsey and Keely and Tassie and Mackenzie practicing their middle school routine for cheerleading. And when I see Flashdance now, I have a burned image of Kiefer in my mind. I wish I had the time to tell you how much you've affected my teaching. I can't sit someone in the hall anymore without seeing Alexa Blum's little face covered in tears. I love you too, I cannot think about how many times someone will surprise me the way Kyle Smith did the day he won the spelling bee. And all of that independent reading and writing that you wanted, you have to thank Kyle Ferguson and Anthony Ortega, because they loved basketball so much. The only way to get them to write a good poem was to tell them to write about basketball. And they would write and write. I wish I could tell you the story the same way that Michelle Gromowski does. They're unbelievable and they have to be true. Or with the deep honesty of Katie Potomi or Alexis Penland. I wish I could tell you the stories of how Jenny, Scott, and Vince worked so very hard to get into the military of their choice. I wish I could tell you how happy it made me to see Ian Glenn every morning before second hour, to see Sean and Eric every day in the hallway making me smile even though I didn't have them in class. And I can't tell you how much it meant to me to see Kayla Huffman every day before she went to lunch.